here.
Okay. There we go.
Hi, viewers. Thank you for joining. Fucking shit. We do not have viewers. We have listeners.
What did I just do?
Did you just fuck things?
Oh. Okay. When you hit Command M and not just the letter M, it makes the mixer go away. And so everything got really big. I was like, Because the last time I tried to, like, hit the wrong button and hit the save button, it deleted everything. Not on the podcast. I was recording for
Charles.
Mingus. And
Who's Charles Mingus?
I was recording for his... He was sending some marimba stuff to that competition, which he won, by the way. Didn't he? Or get second? I want to take credit for it, but I guess I can't. But yeah, I deleted, like, the good takes of the 30 things. Could you stop? Deleted the good takes of things.
Stop. Could you stop? Deleted the good takes. So I'm guessing you want to go get this table.
What?
I'm guessing you want to go get this table?
I went to get this...
We went to go get this table.
Yes, I did. I bought it from Walmart. And it goes... I couldn't understand what exactly you're trying to say. Yeah, it just goes in the corner.
This is the same setup we have all the time, but this feels weird.
It does. It's a new place. We're in the middle of my living room in my new apartment.
It just feels weird. Like, it's your stuff and your things.
In roughly the same configuration.
Yeah, it's almost identical. Just the fact that you're this close to me, or I don't know what it is. It just feels odd.
Yeah. It's different.
Maybe we can try my house and maybe that'll feel better.
Maybe.
I don't think so, though. I think it's going to feel worse.
We'll see. Let's see.
No, shut the fuck up. I remember. So, in my fucking... I cannot sleep at all. I guess because my girlfriend's not here, but... Guess what I found out Lubbock has?
What?
We have 3 RC courses.
What?
Like racing courses, yeah. That are fully functional.
Where?
Here, it's like on... Well, there's 3 different ones. That's what I wanted to fact check. Fuck.
All right.
I know one's on like 110th and something street. Like,
okay, so like outside the loop, more than likely.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently we have 3, and they hold races and shit.
Really?
So now that I know this, I'm going to get a decent truck. Like, I will get one, and maybe we can race it. Like, maybe that could be a thing we do, and maybe you could get one.
Or maybe I can make mine go.
Yeah, no, maybe we could just get another one.
We could just sell this one for parts and then just get me an electric one, or I could buy your red cap one.
Yeah.
I'd have to have money first. Maybe that's what I'll do with my
well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe we can both, with our money, get a car. You don't have to get one as extravagant as mine, because that is all I want.
It just needs to go. That's 1,000 times better than this one right here that won't start. Of course, I haven't tried to start it since it was started at Aaron's house.
Oh yeah. Also, those things are fucking loud and annoying. I don't want
this one.
Yeah, I don't want a nitro one. As much as I wanted one, I fucking watched a video for like 30 seconds on it. Yeah, it's fucking. Oh my god, it was annoying.
That one sounds like that. It is intense. Got it. I'm saying. That's what I do. I save the podcast periodically in case something crashes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were doing.
And that's what I would do back at the other place, but it was a little more discreet, but I have to lean over and do it.
Whoa. But, yeah, the fucking RC things. There's 3 of them in here. I wanted to call you last night when I found out, but it was 2 in the morning. Did not think you were going to answer the phone.
Yeah, it was definitely asleep.
But I kind of also want to see if I can, like...
You could probably just go and watch a race.
Oh yeah,
and
you can
ask
like
around.
pay like $5 I think to practice on their to run their track.
Really?
Yeah, it's real cheap. It's like super affordable. I'm telling you, like
shit. Let me fix.
Yeah, like how the hell
fix the suspension on this one and get it to start. Maybe someone there could be like, oh, it's some old haggard RC guy who's like missing a limb can be like, oh, I know exactly what to do. It's like I lost this arm to an airplane contest.
Yeah. Well, they did have like they have a lot like they have this fucking runway and shit.
Do they have like a storefront with like parts and stuff, or is it just?
I don't know. I don't know much about it. They didn't have a website. I was gonna see if maybe on Monday you wanted to like after we did all the dump shit, like maybe take a drive out there to see.
No, I think it's worth it. I remember the big reason I wanted one of these is that I visited a hobby shop in Houston called I think it was I&I Hobbies at the time. I think it became M&M or something weird later. And then it closed down. But it had a nice dirt track with jumps and stuff. It had a drift track inside and then a street track kind of over in a part of the parking lot. And so, like, I did run my truck on that track once, and it was fun, but, again, like, it wouldn't stay running. I think Alex brought he had another nitro thing, but it was way older, and it, like, would go wide open throttle for no reason. And so, like, I was picking it up, and it was just like, wah! Just screaming, like, darn it. Like, turn it off. He's like, I can't. It was awesome.
Why are you doing this to me?
Anyway, what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Bill. You can go ahead and speak now. I just was super excited. I've been wanting to tell you all day.
So to sum up, I think this will be another podcast where it's been a week between releases, but fine, whatever. I have moved locations. I was at a 1,000 square foot, 1,000 foot house.
1,000 foot.
It's so tall or so wide or so deep. 3D. So I went from 1,000 square foot rented house in the heart of Lubbock, really close to school, great location, but really expensive to run. About $650 in base rent and then $250 in utilities on top of that. And I just wasn't pulling down enough money to sustain that. Like, I could pay it, but then I wouldn't have much money for anything else besides that. So it was like, I couldn't have fun. I couldn't go out and join friends to places. Like, the reason I asked if there was cover for the Jazz Jam was I didn't have any cash.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to pay to go to that either. Yeah. I'm going to go this Tuesday, though, because apparently people are supposed to be there. Apparently there was a shit ton of people last Tuesday. Yeah, Victoria, because I fell asleep, honestly. When I got home, I showered and fell asleep. Yesterday, after we moved, I also went home and I felt like I needed a shower. I was a little stinky.
I was just sore. Like, I'm banging my knees into stuff.
Oh, okay, I get you. But yeah, I was a little stinky, so I took a shower and laid down and fell asleep. I was, like, almost late. I got there right at 5:30. I woke up at fucking, like, 5:15. I was like, oh, shit! Why does your owl have, like, a fucking comb going up its ass?
I needed a place to put those things. So
we're looking up his ass?
We're in my living room where my TV, and it's got my surround sound, which is really just the front two speakers and the woofer. And so on the left speaker is the RT Animated Adventures Bernie statue. On the right is this awesome cone that Doc was giving out in her private lessons whenever you did well. And then a little finger puppet owl that I got from, just like as a gift for my family at one point, just for whatever reason. And so the owl is sitting on the cone, and it does look, admittedly, a bit like the cone has something going up its ass.
The cone doesn't have something going up its ass. The owl has
the owl
going.
Has whatever. I flipped the words around because of this. Shut up. What was I talking about before that little interjection? I don't remember.
I don't even remember what the interjection was about. Oh, yeah.
Just in general. So, for the past week, I've been, doing paperwork to get this place rented, and then, just kind of slowly packing up my my house. So, and I did that the last time I moved, so that when it came time to move, just about everything was boxed up and ready to go. I mean, I think this time I realized how much stuff doesn't have a box, like it's too big for it, like my drum set. And the friggin' ladder, for whatever stupid reason.
How long are you going to keep that here?
That's going home Wednesday with me.
You can put it in that closet.
No, I can't.
You can't?
That closet is full.
That closet is full?
My closet's so full. I don't know if you saw in here when all the stuff was in this living room.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't move. Like, I had to carve a path from the door to everything else.
Really?
I was like, I was just staring at it like, I don't know where to even start. And so I started by making that able to be slept in.
Remind me, just put today at work.
Today at work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Making a little footnote. Oh, for those of you who don't know who Doc is, she is our wonderful percussion teacher at Texas Tech University.
Dr. Rogers.
She's a great teacher. She's very kind and very willing to work with her students.
She also doesn't listen to the podcast, so I don't know why you're kissing her ass so much.
You don't know that. We share this podcast on our Facebook.
Oh my god.
Either way, I'm not saying this to
kiss her ass. She comes back and she's like, I was listening to your podcast and I heard such great things except for that part where you made fun of my voice.
I didn't make fun of her voice. You did.
I was pretending as if she was talking to me.
Oh.
And I would go, sorry, Doc.
Talking technology today.
Stop it. You can't say that when we're not.
I talked about Facebook.
Great.
Jinx.
Goddamn.
Too hot.
The police in the fire.
What'd you eat today?
What did I eat?
Yeah.
I ate before I went out and got blackout curtains for the windows that I haven't installed yet. I got a hair in my lip. What the hell? It won't go away. Nope. I think it's my mustache. It's in my mouth. Okay.
You're struggling so hard.
Went to Walmart for a few odds and ends. This card table, for example. The curtains and curtain rods
Damn, I had some pretty nice curtain rods I could have given you.
that I'll put up tomorrow. The 50-foot Ethernet cable to run from my modem to my computer.
Holy shit.
I haven't decided how exactly I'm going to mount that to make it look a little more pretty, but right now it means that everything is wired by Ethernet, so only my computer and phone are using the Wi-Fi. Before, it was my phone and computer, it was my laptop, phone, and
Xbox.
And the Xbox One is awful over Wi-Fi. It has a horrible Wi-Fi card in it. What else did I buy? I bought a toolbox, not full of tools, but just to put the box of tools into, so it actually worked out pretty well. I'll show you that later, because as I was checking out, the cashier was like, "Damn, that's a nice toolbox." And it's like, "Can I?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And she always was like, "I can get this for my husband." It's a nice toolbox. It's just a funny interaction. And so I got that stuff. Before I went to go get that stuff, I had lunch at Chick-fil-A. I just had a lot of food. I had their chicken salad sandwich, and I also had a side salad, which I thought would be smaller. Their side salad is the
Isn't that a full-size salad?
I thought, it was in the sides menu, so I thought it would be small. It was the same tub size as the sandwich, and so I was like full of salad at the end of that. I was like, oh my god, what have I done? After I ate, I went there, picked up my odds and ends, and came back. Finished unpacking, like the books hadn't been put back in their place yet, and just kind of figured that stuff out. Then I went back. I went to Market Street, which is a sort of upscale grocery store. It's on the same street as this apartment. And got a few just foodstuffs that I didn't have, because before the move, I wasn't going to go buy groceries. I was just eating as much of my stuff in my pantry and whatever as possible to kind of lighten the load. It also means when I got here, I had no food. Like yesterday, I had that leftover Buffalo Wild Wings thing and a cup of water at night and went to bed.
A cup of water?
Yeah.
A cup of water?
A fine dinner. Today I had just chili on hot dog buns, because that's what I like.
Oh, that's good. I love that.
And I've got just a little bit of chili left. But more importantly, all the groceries I bought didn't completely fill up my refrigerator like it did with my mini fridge.
Yay!
My mini fridge
refrigerator.
Yeah, it's for the give and take with this place versus the old place is so weird. Like, I can't charge my fancy spaceship car here, or at least not where I am currently. I can maybe figure that out in the future. I can't set up my weather station.
Oh.
I, again, might figure out something in the future. Maybe
Bill is losing his identity.
Yeah, exactly. I can't charge my spaceship. I can't do my weather station.
All the things that make Bill Bill.
Exactly. But, like, the trade-offs for the other house, it makes me realize how poorly equipped the last house was. Like, I didn't have an over-the-stove hood with a light in it at the old place, and I was like, oh, and I turned on the light, like, I can see what I'm doing. And then I have a dishwasher, which is incredible. I had to hand wash my dishes for a year, and I
still do that.
I might do that for like a large dish or something, but I mean, it was so nice to just put the dishes in there and just let it do its thing and just do other stuff. I have a nice large mirror in the bathroom. I have the fan in there to get the water vapor out, because the old place didn't have a fan.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so it's like the little
it's the little things in life.
The little things you take for granted in a house are just in this apartment. Even though it's like by no means the best apartment, but I'm liking it so far. The only thing, I think the biggest detractor right now, one I can fix is the light coming in through the windows just at night, the floodlights.
Yeah, I put I guess you bought the fancy curtains and whatnot, but I got like those little poster boards, like the white poster boards.
And just put it up.
I just put it on the bottom half of it and kind of took care of that, because I had that problem on one of my windows as well.
Yeah, because it was waking me up to have the light come in through the window, and then the other thing is the sound of the highway, which is.
I think you'll get used to it.
Yeah, I'm figuring I'll just have to get used to that. Like, I think it's one thing if like I'm staying at a friend's house and like it's the only thing I hear, it'll make me not sleep. But I think if I just come to accept it, because I used to.
There's a train somewhere that passes by, and
Well, I
I have
mean,
no idea where it is,
even
and
in
I
my-
didn't know where about it.
Even at my old place, trains, it wasn't that quiet. Trains all the time. Fire trucks and ambulances all the time. Like clockwork, it seems like. Asshole with a motorcycle who would always come racing up and down the street at 11 o'clock at night. And then I could hear, my neighbors' conversations on either side of me. Because my hearing's like...
That's just weird, yeah. I don't know how
my
you
hearing's like a
did that.
bat. So, like, when I'm laying in bed here, I can hear the creaks and squeaks of the other apartments around me. And when someone's, like, using their shower or something, like, I can just hear that.
That you'll hear.
Yeah.
The highway isn't so bad. But yeah, there's like a random train that I did not know about until this year. And I've lived at my apartment for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not know about it. I don't even know where it's at, honestly. I can't tell you where it is.
I know where the railroad lines are because I had to write them up for weeds during my job. And so a BNSF representative called me and had some questions for me about it. So I was riding around in their company vehicle. Like, they just, like, let me ride in the car with them and, like, went up and down the line. I was like, this is kind of cool, but also weird. And, like, I think at the time I ended up not writing them up because I took care of basically their property. And what I wrote them up for was, like, technically city or, like, technically someone's residential property. It was in an area where it had street signs for the first 2 streets and then no street signs. And it was, like, there were addresses doled out in our GIS map.
Yeah.
But not out there. So it was just flat.
Oh, I
So,
see.
like, the problem out there was the railroad people, and then this one, lady lives in New York, but she owns property in Lubbock for whatever stupid reason. It's a property by the railroad track and by the grain silo out there.
Okay.
So that part of town, and so no great amenities out there. I've been trying to say amenities my whole life. And I finally looked at the word during all this apartment stuff. It's like, it's amenities. I'm an idiot.
If it makes you feel any better, rotisserie?
Yeah.
I used to say rotisserie.
Rotisserie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's just like extra letters and shit and words
Yeah.
like that. Words are dumb. The English language is dumb. I wish I knew
Yeah.
other languages.
Write that down. I also have a story about. It was a fun day at work. Fucking 10-hour day.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's fucking fun.
Um,
Absolutely wasn't.
Yeah, so far, I mean, I've only been in here one night. Tonight will be the second night for those who can't do math at home. And
Talking math today.
I might, maybe to condition myself to the noise, I'll put in earplugs and sleep with earplugs.
I
But
don't even think it'll be that bad. I think you'll get used
I think
to
I'll
it.
just, like, I used to sleep with an overhead, like a little, not like an overhead fan, one of those little, like, tornado fans
Yeah.
hanging off of my wall and pointed at me, because it was back in the trailer house in Hempstead. It was just hot.
You know what you could try? My girlfriend and I hate her for getting me accustomed to it, but a little, like, humid air filter thing, like the little tiny ones, that noise is fucking calming. Like, that masks all the other sounds, and it also makes the air easier to breathe because we have asthma.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just got used to silence, but I mean, I used to sleep with white noise, like either that fan or later a window unit air conditioner, or I would like leave the TV on. I haven't done that in
I
like
do
a decade,
that still.
but I'll get used to it again. Like I've dealt with it before; it's not a big deal. Like even my first apartment here, even though it was a nice apartment, it was off of Marcia Sharp. So
Yeah.
I,
Which
I,
one was that?
that was a Village at Overton,
Oh, yeah.
which is right there.
Yeah.
So I'll just have to get used to it.
I just-
The light is gonna bother me tonight, and I'm just lazy and haven't put up the curtains yet. I don't know.
Close your eyes and don't wake up.
It's I don't know. I'm a very light sleeper.
I know what to get you for Christmas, even though I've given you like 7 Christmas gifts.
Is it one of those little mask things?
It is one of those.
I have
little-
one.
Oh,
They're not.
suck
They're
a
not comfortable.
dick.
They're not comfortable.
Yeah, I don't
enough.
know how people can fucking sleep.
The
with them.
pressure on my eyes.
I
yeah.
feel like I'd wake up and be like off to the side or something.
Yeah. Well, when I first got to the Lubbock in that apartment,
You will like it.
I tried the whole mask thing.
Yeah.
I also tried. It's called a Neo headband. It actually feels your brain waves and monitors your sleep. I still have it. I just never use it.
Sounds.
And so it'll like tell you how much REM sleep you got or how much like light sleep you got.
Uh-huh.
And it was just so uncomfortable. I couldn't get used to it. The data wasn't worth it to me
Yeah.
to not sleep comfortably. Like I think I tried it for like a week and I'm like, this is stupid.
My phone, or not my phone, my fancy watch,
Yeah.
tracks like my sleep, like how still I am throughout the night. But I don't think it goes into detail like my sleep cycle. Or maybe it does it by time, because isn't it like by time how it kind of travels? I don't know. It's not that fancy, but it's kind of cool to see how much I really slept throughout the night and stuff.
But no, so far I really like it. Like I like the way it's set up right now, and I just need a couch.
Yeah.
So I wanna look at the couch you're selling and see if it'll work. Otherwise, I'll go with like a Walmart futon.
It'll definitely fit. I don't know if it's the route you want to go, but it'll definitely fit. I need to sneeze. But
Is this the same couch that's a pull-out bed?
Yes.
Hmm.
If you want to buy the white one, I'd fucking give that one to you. I hate the white one.
I prefer a smaller one so I can like keep the mini fridge there.
Oh yeah, we can hold our beer there. The beers.
I actually thought about that. Like I don't drink, but I'd be more than willing to stock up on some nice craft brews for friends.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
But I wouldn't know where to start with that.
You could get some Mexican imports.
Is that Dos Equis?
They sell a Mexican import box that you can buy. It has like all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a fireworks box with just a bunch of different things?
Kinda.
They're called like the Granny Gum Job or something?
No, it's just called Mexican Variety Pack.
Oh, okay. That's not a very exciting name at all.
We need to go to Walmart together, Bill.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Actually, I'd rather you buy some like wine coolers.
Well, I'll get some Natty Ice and we'll just do Bros Icing Bros.
Sure.
For like 3 weeks straight until one of us dies.
Probably be you.
Yeah, probably. It's like, I don't drink, but I just started. Whoa, Bros Icing Bros. I don't think anyone's mentioned Bros Icing Bros since like 2008.
Nope.
That's not a thing
I was
anymore.
in the 8th grade.
Oh.
Just Crescent your house.
What the fuck else are we gonna talk about?
Okay, it's my turn.
Okay.
So today at fucking work, holy shit, I am exhausted. So I'll be sure to never add him as a friend on my fucking Facebook. Our fucking drum manager, whatever, like he used to work in drums and now he's a fucking manager.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get he's a fucking manager. And I also get that drums is never fucking busy.
Yeah.
But today, everybody fucking wanted drums.
Oh.
And if you fucking see one guy fucking taking care of 6 people at a time, fucking go back there.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking go over there. And it pisses me off when, like, fucking there's 6 people at the guitar fucking counter not fucking doing shit.
Yeah.
Because I was, for a solid 2 hours, Bill, I'm not even kidding, I was fucking handling shit. I was taking it out the back. I was like fucking getting shit from ladders from the back room and helping people, trying to fucking figure out deals to give people fucking talk. Like, it was busy. Like, even the people there, I was like, I'm so sorry for the way. They're like, no, you're running everywhere. Like, you're fine. Don't even. And it was just ridiculous. And then we have to run like apps, whatever. And granted, I had like a $6,000 day, but it was fucking ridiculous. And when I wasn't busy in drums, I was fucking selling guitars and like basses and shit. Like, I fucking was busy today. And I was exhausted. And, you know, my managers were super, like, happy or proud or whatever because I fucking had such a good day. I almost fucking ruined it right before I left because I fucking forgot to put $215 in the safe and just left it on my fucking keyboard. But still... luckily one of the co-managers was like, is your heart racing right now? I was like, no, why? He's like, did you lose $211 that should have gone in the safe? And I was like, no.
Pucker factor of 8.
Yeah, I was like, no. He was like, are you sure? And he like pulls it out of his pocket and I was like, no.
I don't know what you're just like, I don't know what you keep your eyes up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So luckily, yeah, but nobody knows how to fucking speak Spanish there.
Oh, okay. So you're their go-to translator.
Yes, and we like split commission and like I don't work off commission yet, but like you split deals if somebody else is helping them.
Mm-hmm.
But is it like on like 2 of them? I was like, okay, cool, like because it was like piano shit, and I know how to play piano. I know things about them, but I don't know everything that I need to know about them, like different keyboards and fucking synthesizers and shit. So I told the guy, and I'm really cool with the guy too. I guess that has something to deal with why I don't mind so much. But I was like, hey man, I know you can't talk to them or do anything productive, but like, can you like I'll be your translator, kind of like I'll tell you. If I don't know what the answer is, I need to ask you. You tell me, and then I'll tell him. He was like, yeah, cool. I was like, I'll split the commission with you, because they went straight to drums, and I was helping them with drums and shit, and then we went to pro audio, and that I didn't mind so much, whatever. But then like one of the guitar guys, they didn't even talk to them. Like these people were walking around the guitar thing. They
probably look genuinely interested, and they're just.
Yeah.
There's a language barrier, I guess.
So they went to drums, and like the girl asked me if I spoke Spanish, and like this is all in Spanish, and I was like, yeah, sure, like what do we need? So they took me to the guitar, room, whatever. They were they were looking for like 12-string guitars.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, cool. And all I asked the guy was, hey, because I was in the acoustic room and I didn't see them, and granted, I'm not a guitar guy, like I don't know where everything is. Like I know general areas, but I was like, hey, do we have any 12-string guitars? And he was like, yeah, we have 3. And I was like, can you show me where they are? And he like showed me where they were, and that was it. And he was like, you gonna cut me in 50% on the commission? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck did you do?
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, like, fine.
If there's an exchange of some information, maybe, like if you stood there and translated as he like explained what the features were.
The piano guy, like that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
But this guy literally showed me where they were and went back to the fucking counter.
Point and then go.
Yeah, he was like, well, we have that one right there used, that one, and then we have that one next to it. I was like, cool. That's all I needed. And he went back and he was like, so you can cut me in? And I was like, I guess. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Find out if there's another one of these in the back. Go get it from the back. Bring it to the counter, and I'll cut you in 50%. And he was like, cool. But like, I was so pissed. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, I sort of get where he's coming from. I guess if he expected there to be more to that exchange.
Well, no. That's all he did. Like, he literally showed me and then went back to his counter. Yeah. And then I brought the guitar out, like, because I was going to check to see if there was another one. So I was leaving with the guitar, and he was like, hey, come here. So I was like, okay. So I went to him, and that's when he asked me. And I was like, bitch.
Did you do anything?
Yeah, so I got the guitar. I was like, see if we have another one in the back. If it's in the back, get it. Then I'll cut you in. But I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
So gassy.
Yeah. I had a Monster earlier.
Oh. I had a sweet tea.
Oh. I really want McDonald's sweet tea. I'm fucking hungry now that I think about it.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, I'll maybe make something after this. Or maybe I won't make you shit. Fuck you.
So, for our listeners, this hasn't been a very interesting podcast. I've been kind of venting. But I've been really fucking excited to record this podcast. This is all I've wanted to do for a couple days. I don't know if it's... I don't want Bill to think I'm gay for him, but I don't know if it's like the camaraderie of just talking to Bill and me enjoying this, or if it's the fact that we're recording it. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, everybody thinks I'm pretty hot shit.
I don't like listening to what you have to say.
I'm not really sure why, but people like me and respect me. And you just leave. No, wait, come back.
My keys are in here.
Lovely podcast visual there. For those of you listening, Jacob exited the room, closed the door, and then came back in. And scene.
My keys were also next to the interface.
No, I get it. No, it's fun talking to you. It's fun talking to different people. Though I'm probably not going to record the podcast when I go down for Christmas. I'm going to chat with Alex because he just got back from London.
Huh.
And that's probably going to be like a 3-hour conversation, so I'm looking forward to stuff like that.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should have a fucking RC podcast. Like a video podcast of that. That's so much easier than drums.
Maybe. Sorry. The drum podcast is... Does it even... Have we actually done it yet? Was that what the video podcast was supposed to be? That wasn't a video podcast?
Kind of. It was supposed to be that, and then we didn't really plan anything.
I think we need to probably think up, ideas for solo podcasts. Like, not solo podcast, but solo topic podcasts like that. But they probably aren't going to be at least an hour long. Or like we need to bring in an expert or a guest or something. We are
the fucking expert. And it's going to be longer than an hour.
You say that.
There's so much fucking things to talk about.
We gotta organize our thoughts then, because...
You know what we should do? We should record 2 podcasts a week.
Oh my God.
Shut up. Not every week, but like one podcast will be this podcast, and then we'll do another podcast that'll be like 45 minutes long on a single fucking topic. So like tambourine or like a fucking how to tune a snare drum. Shit like that. Like stupid shit that people fucking YouTube because they don't know how to do.
True.
Also, do you feel comfortable giving lessons?
Maybe. In what circumstance?
Fucking beginning percussion kids that their parents think have fucking talent.
And they don't. Where are these kids from?
All around fucking Lubbock.
Let me get up and running in the semester for grad school. See how much.
Well, it's not gonna happen until January, anyways.
Oh, yeah, that's basically what I said. Let me. I think I am interested in that because if I could supplement the stipend they're gonna give me, because I remember when I talked to Anthony about it, he was saying like, yeah, the stipend's not great, but you can teach private lessons and really start saving up some money, and I'd like to do that.
Because I have a surplus that I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. Because
when you teach them, where do you teach them?
I usually go to them because their parents are there. Because it varies. If they're once a week, I'll definitely go to them so that the parents can fucking be there and learn a little bit
and watch. Yeah.
And kind of, especially with younger kids, because you can never be too careful with younger kids. But it also helps if the parents know what's going on. That way they can kind of enforce it throughout the week.
Yeah.
Enforce is the wrong word.
Well, I mean, I get where you're coming from. Make sure the kid practices.
Yeah.
And if it's, if it's general stuff when you're that early in the game, so the parent can remind them, make sure your hands are the same distance on the stick, or keep your thumbs on the flag, or whatever.
Huh.
So that's stuff they can do, and that would really help. And it forces the parent to interact with their child. Which is good.
And it's like I see them once a week, and if I have to fucking backtrack what we learned last week, and that takes up 15 minutes, and we only have 45 minutes, or however long we have, and stuff. So I really like the parents being there and stuff, but I need to get fucking business cards. But at Guitar Center, I started out just trying to get some people, but I fucking give my name and number out to so many people that it's like
definitely
overwhelming.
Definitely gets business cards. When I had my own tech support company with Alex, known as Technologic, we had business cards. So I carried around a little wad of business cards in my wallet.
It just reminds me of Mike. Here, have a business card.
God damn, he gave me so many of those. Like I had to clean them out of my clothes and stuff and throw them all away. And he was just like, he would keep handing me them. It's like, God damn it, Mike, stop giving me your fucking business card.
We have a mutual friend that we met at work named Mike Mimsy. Call him Mike Mimsy.
Yeah, you Mimsy.
And he was one of our coworkers, I guess you can say, and he worked maintenance with Bill at the apartment complex we worked at. Mm-hmm. Well, he finally got business cards that said his name and number and stuff, and who doesn't feel like a badass when they have a fucking business card?
I know I did.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But he was just so proud of them, and he had so many of them. I think he got 500 business cards.
That's pretty normal to get. It just comes in a box. Yeah, it's just thick with cards.
And he just kept giving them
with cards.
He kept giving them to us. Like we knew who he was. We had his fucking number.
We had his work and his cell phone number in our phones.
I had been to his house. We knew, we were clear, but just the fact that he was handing it out, he was just so happy about it.
He gave me a wad of them, and I just stuck them on the golf cart, and they blew out of the golf cart at one point. It's like, God damn it! And they're like, Mike, this is your fault.
Yep.
And he just retort with some rap lyric.
He's a cool guy. I liked him.
He's a weird guy.
I was gonna tell you something. Oh, but yeah, I say the next podcast we do is like a fucking RC podcast. I've become obsessed. It has run over my life. To the point I have learned so fucking much.
Let's do the RC podcast after we visit the racetracks.
Sure.
And then maybe if I get off my ass, I could switch out the broken suspension component in mine.
What do you have?
What do I have? That is a Traxxas
T-Max
2.5, meaning it was the 2.5. I don't remember what that cc. I think that's actually the cubic inch or cubic centimeter, whatever.
You didn't even say words. You were like.
So it was like the second revision of the T-Max, because before that was a little 0.15 tiny motor, but it was reliable. This one more powerful, but does not want to stay running or start. And so we sent it to our mutual friend Aaron, who has a little more experience with this stuff, and he got it to run. Apparently, at my pipe dream goal for him was make it run an entire tank of fuel through itself and not shut off. And apparently you got to do that. I never confirmed it because it immediately went on a shelf and I've not touched it. And it's been like a month and a half. So I guess I'll switch out that. It's one of the its lower A arm is broken, which is why it's sitting low on the front. And I've got all the parts. I have the tools. They're organized in the toolbox. Just have to do it.
Speaking of that toolbox,
Mm-hmm.
If we do start racing and shit and doing that stuff,
We need to get a kits.
Yeah,
or get a dedicated.
yeah. But I would like to be a team. We can both have cars.
That's fine.
Like if you want to race your car, I can race my car, or whatever. But I say we become like a fucking team.
Sure.
And also, I want to visit these tracks because none of them have like websites.
Yeah.
None of them have like pictures.
On
Whatever.
these kind of hobbies that are kind of old school issue, like the big players in RC are like older dudes
Yeah.
who like started like I think RC was like a really big thing in like the 80s.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know my RC history, but basically the best RC mechanics are like these grizzled old dudes. It's like back in my day, everything was pull started, even the remote. And
Back in my day, I saw this fucking. I think it was like 1/4 fucking truck thing.
Mhm.
Holy fuck!
If you go to like a nice old hobby shop, they'll have like planes hanging from the ceiling, or like my favorite is like big like 1/3 scale boats with big ass motors at the back, and they go like 100 miles an hour.
Wow. I saw those dragsters. You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
big wheels, little wheels in the front.
Yeah.
I saw those fucking like 1/3 size and shit, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I saw a 1/4 like short, short track. Fuck.
Welcome to the RC podcast.
I saw one of those, and I was like, golly, like you fucking use. But
Where you're starting to pay more for the RC car than an actual car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since I really want the Slash, I was looking at like upgrades for the Slash and how much shit would cost and whatever. And apparently there's this fucking like motor upgrade for like $30.
Really?
And it's fucking amazing. Like I saw I don't know, granted he was running like a 3S LiPo on it.
Yeah. 3C? Like
Yeah,
that?
I was like
Like-
Cell C.
that's a soft C there. Yeah, I know. I didn't even know about the whole C rating thing on batteries until you asked me about it. I was like, the fuck is that? I had to look it up. I'm like, the discharge rate. I see.
Yeah. So he was running one of those, but holy fuck, like the difference, because he like swapped out the motors, and he was talking. Granted, he got it for like $20 because he got his like discount, whatever. But he said original price was like 25 or 30, and I was like, fuck, for $30 for that kind of upgrade, like fuck yeah, because he ran it with his stock battery too, and it was hauling ass. And then he left the suspension the way it was and whatever. He kind of just put like spacers. But I was like, damn, like $30 for an upgraded motor like that, like fuck yeah. Because this one comes pretty badass out of box. Yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited. I hope it. Like,
No, I want to see the other racetracks. So that's something I always wanted to jump this thing over like little jumps and maybe
Yeah,
put in
me
a race,
too.
but I'd always either crash and flip it over or it would just stall and I'd be in the way of other people trying to race. So I'd have to embarrassingly walk out to the track and kick it over and try to start it.
people do that for you. They have monitors.
I
on
mean,
them.
I don't think they had monitors. It was like just a whatever. Like
Oh,
there
I thought
wasn't
you
a
were-
race. It was a practice day.
Yeah, I get you.
So I had to go out there with the little handheld restarter and come on you. It's like go, you little frack.
Oh, but anyways, yeah, I was gonna talk to the owners because these are small things, right? If like, I don't want to say I could work for them, but like take pictures and fucking advertise for them and whatever. Like,
Yeah,
maybe get like the access to the track for like not having to pay the $5 to fucking run the
That would be,
race.
but yeah, it'd be easy to set up any kind of publicity.
Yeah,
if you wanted
and-
to set up like a website for them, there's a company called Squarespace.
Well, I have a cousin
Oh,
that
you have
also
that does web development.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would cut him in. I wouldn't pay him anything. I would just let him practice.
You'd be like, "Where's my 50% commission?" You're like,
Suck it.
go back and you just like hand him an RC truck and go back to the back and give me one of these, and then I'll give you 50% commission.
Yeah, like to see if we can do that. But it'd also be cool. It'll start like an RC club at Tech.
Yeah.
Because there's a shit ton of people that do that.
Do that, or at least a little bit interested.
Yeah,
and
like,
it'd be nice to bring it all back.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And then, like, if we start a club there, that could be, like, a fucking deal we can cut with them, too. Like, we'll bring all these people to you, just let us fucking race for free.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'm not looking for fucking endorsements and shit. Just let me fucking run my fucking car whenever I want.
And not just on a random dirt pile out in the middle of a park.
Yeah.
On
Or
actual
break my fucking... What is it called? Fucking...
It was some suspension piece,
Like
wasn't
my
it?
bone piece. Like
The dog bone. It's the
yeah.
shaft from the differential to the wheel. Yeah,
I haven't ordered
the shafts here are plastic on mine. So we'll see. Like,
Yeah.
I remember I think my brother had like a 2-wheel drive electric slash, and it had the stock plastic, and it just sheared them right off after a motor upgrade.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Well-
we'll see how durable mine is.
You see, the thing I like with the Slash I want to get is everything's aluminum already.
Oh yeah.
Like the fucking hub carriers, everything. Fucking shocks. Comes with big boy shocks and shit. Like, it's fucking hefty. Granted, it's expensive.
Oh yeah.
But if I really want to race it and this track is like open and shit, I'll do it. Because I feel like this is something we'd be good at.
My
It'd be fun.
big pipe dream right now, it's sort of related to this. I've been watching a lot of videos that have a lot of machining, like machining on a lathe or a vertical mill or like a CNC machine. I want to get into that so bad so that, like, whenever a part breaks on a marimba, I don't have to order it. I can just make it myself. Just learn how to do that stuff, like making and threading nuts and bolts and stuff like that. And then, like, for RC stuff, like laser cutting my own parts would be ideal. It's like, oh, you broke that shaft? Well, I can make you a new one, is what I'd really like to be able to do.
We also need to get a fucking little solder pen.
Soldering gun?
Yeah.
Soldering iron.
Yeah.
I said gun.
I hear that's good to have in your RC toolbox.
Yeah, makes sense.
Marimbas.
Mm-hmm.
Guitar Center has a fucking 5-octave rosewood, like, majestic marimba for like $9,000.
Really?
So I really want to see what I get that for. Yeah.
I didn't know they saw. I mean, I guess they don't have it in the store, but you have to.
Yeah, it's the concert part of Guitar Center.
Because there's still a vendor you can order stuff through them.
The bigger stores
Interesting.
have like the concert stuff in the store, but we're a smaller store. But we're supposed to have a Guitar Center Studios coming soon, which
What does that
makes
do?
it makes us a bigger store plus lessons and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got a friend from Blinn who actually teaches drum lessons at Guitar Center at a Guitar Center in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just occasionally he'll post a video from the lesson room just playing drums. But yeah,
Yeah. So that'd be cool to do. Fuck, I was gonna say something. Yeah. So it'd be cool on Monday if we did that. I'd be
no,
down.
I'd like to do that. I don't have any plans until I leave for home on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So.
Monday's like my only day off until.
So we're gonna take stuff to the dump. So we'll rent a truck from Home Depot again.
Should fucking do this early.
That's fine.
But I don't have a day off until Christmas Day. After that Monday, I've been working so many hours, which I'm not complaining about. It's cool. Like
I mean, it
I've
is
gotta
work.
work.
It's hard. It's hard to do.
It's just fucking tiring. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what my work hour is going to be like as a TA for tech, because like I'm enrolled for 9 hours of stuff. So theoretically, and these are huge air quotes, I'm less in class during the day and more like free to practice.
Yeah,
And
that's Zach. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but oh yeah, I said his name.
yeah, that'll be a gentle censor.
He was telling me that he doesn't do shit during the days because he, like, the way it worked is that you're supposed to practice all day and you have like a class or two in the afternoon, like like late afternoon.
I think some of my classes are like technically for the evening. I'm enrolled in 9 hours, but really I need to take my placement exams and figure out where I'm going to be at.
And stuff like that. So he said it wasn't like, it was awesome because he had a lot of free time during the daytime. Like he was even considering getting a job. Like that's how much free time he had.
Yeah, that's the time I would like, probably do lessons or try to practice or something. Because if I'm in the crawl space, I can drag out a marimba and practice if I want to.
Well, we can't practice in the hall anymore.
Yeah, dicks.
I know. It was like the best place to
practice.
practice.
It was the best thing in the world. Like all the rooms are full, and you just open the studio. It's like, hey, can I take this out? Like, yeah, and you just have the marimba to yourself.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of cool because you're technically playing in public at that point.
Yep.
So like tours would come through, and someone would be playing something like really cool, and like occasionally a tour person would just kind of like look down like, oh wow. So yeah, I thought, it made the music building musical.
Yeah.
It was cool to me. Or even have the brass players. Yeah, they were kind of annoying to have down there, but I mean, I prefer the music building to have like classical shit blaring from every corner. But then when it's just like, we're just gonna separate you out, and then we lose a practice room technically.
Yeah, we did. We lost some good space.
And so like when I went up there to practice for one of the ensembles recently, I couldn't get a room. I'm like, God, really? And it was getting that way my last semester there too. It's like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah,
this wasn't a problem. Just like one more is really all is the difference that it makes.
I've actually found that works best for me is fucking practicing early. Like I would get to school at like 5. Yeah, I'd practice till about 8 o'clock. Go to math class and stuff. But
my personal schedule's been all over the place because at Blinn, music building was only open from like 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. And so we had to sign up for hours. So I tended to go, not a lot of, I think it's different now, maybe. But I mean, there was just no one in the building, so they didn't want to try to supervise it.
Because you guys aren't in college and can't be trusted?
Well, we technically we're in college, as it is a junior college. The first 2 years of your education, that's what Mr. Blake would shout at us for whatever reason.
Johnny Gloves?
And, that wasn't Johnny Gloves that said that. Well, he was always ready to spar, though. That's all that's important. That's okay. For future podcasts, Blinn stories. And I had to get some Blinn guys on the show.
Yeah, I was going to say, we should call, like, fucking Ian and shit.
Ian or JB or...
Just call them all. Fucking do this.
Just like a conference call. And they're like, it's like, I need all of your Blinn stories. I'm like, oh, God, finally. Because when I tell these stories, it sounds like a fairy tale land.
I'm going to see if I can figure out how to get that on Skype. Like, fucking video that shit. That way we can maybe do that with, like, Ian, JB.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the way...
Ian had a baby. Congratulations, Ian.
Yeah, he sure did.
Call in.
Well, now just have to mention him. So basically, the way you would do that is I listened to 1 or 2 podcasts that have done that before. Like, it was on the Internet Box podcast. One person was in Austin, one person was in New York, and 2 people were in Canada in, like, different, I can't remember the name for, like, not counties or
cities?
States. It wasn't states. They're in different...
areas of Canada.
Yes. And so they would all get on Skype, and they would each record their own audio track. So, like, you would have a computer with Reaper, and you would just record your own track.
Oh, okay.
What I don't know is how exactly they synced it up. Like, I don't know. You can't really do a clap sync over there because there's going to be delay. I don't know if whoever edited just guessed as to where to start everything. I mean, maybe they all... I don't know if there's probably, like, a web page where it's, like, a web sync where you can just, like, everybody, when it gets to 0... like clap or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that could work.
I don't know. I haven't really done a lot of research into it, but basically, whoever is there would record their own track. There are programs to record Skype audio, but I mean the quality's not great. So really, you want each person to record their own track, and then they would send me or whoever's editing the files.
So what I'm hearing is this is impossible.
It's not impossible. It's just, I mean, that's how they did the Internet Box for a bunch of years. And one until later, where most of them were employees of Rooster Teeth, so they'd all be in Austin, so they would just go to a person's apartment and record. But I mean, before that, they were thousands of miles away from each other, and they'd just use Skype. So it worked pretty well. Just I don't know how they synced it. I guess whoever was editing just did their best judgment on getting the timing right. Of course, on one podcast, someone got it wrong. One person was like 2 seconds late.
Oh.
And so it's like someone would just laugh in the middle of a silence, or just So it's potential for stuff to go wrong, or like podcasts that were delayed because one person would lose their audio. It's more.
Hey, how's it going today?
What were you talking about? And that's the kind of delay it would be. It's more variables. It's more chances for things to go wrong. If at all possible, I would always prefer to have everybody around the same table using a bunch of mics. But sometimes that just doesn't happen.
Yeah. But fuck it.
How
long have we been going for? I feel
53 minutes.
Time's going by fast.
Buzz.
I've needed this kind of interaction today, though. I've had nothing.
Something a little slow down. Let's see. We talked about your job and how it was lots of work.
I can talk about RCs all day, though.
Talked a bit about RCs. Talked about my moving. God, did anything else happen in the week we weren't here? I mean, for me, I've just been thinking about the move the whole time, so it's kind of nice to have that weight off. But
My girlfriend's in Austin right now. She's petting llamas and stingrays.
24 hours a day. Llamas and stingrays back and forth. Sometimes she'll get confused and bring a llama over to the stingray.
Oh,
Make the llama pet the stingray. And then make the stingray like pet the llama.
no more llama.
No.
No. I went to Popeyes because I really wanted chicken the other day. It's like 2 days ago. And
God, don't burp in the mic.
I didn't.
It's so visceral and gross for people wearing headphones. It's like just in their brains at that point.
People would have to listen for that to happen. Anyways, you should go to Guitar Center and buy these push headphones that we have that are fucking amazing for $20 for me.
What headphones?
They're like K somethings. They're fucking good though.
Costs?
$20.
Is it the brand Costs?
No, it's like KG something. They're fucking good. Like, holy shit. I was like, we're selling these for $20.
Is their logo like black and yellow?
No.
That's not Kicker. Who's the? I can't remember. They make monitors. They're always like black, and then the speaker cone is yellow because it's like made of Kevlar or something. I can't remember.
Well, these didn't have
What they
yellow
call
on them at all.
Anyways,
Anyways, can you believe Guitar Center's not closed right now? Fucking still open and shit. I'm so tired.
Prince Ampian.
No,
Mr.
I was going somewhere. What was I talking about?
You're vaguely talking about Guitar Center. I guess Star Wars came out, but neither of us have seen it, have we?
No, we have not. We should go see that together.
I'm not really a Star Wars fan. I should probably watch the first 6 movies.
The AKG K44 headphones.
Oh, AKG. That's actually a good brand.
Yeah, I know.
For how much?
For $20.
What do they look like?
Like headphones?
Are they over the
They
ear?
are over ear.
Are they
I'm pulling up
Open-
the fucking picture for you.
open
Chill.
back or sound isolating or sound
Shut the
damping?
fuck up. These.
Yeah, those are open back. Good for mixing. Probably not for listening in public, though. Interesting.
Yeah, they're
There's-
fucking awesome. They're amazing.
Yeah, I think it's the Sennheiser, like, HD 540. I can't remember the brand. There's, like, a recommended pair of-
HG201, maybe?
No, it's a higher number than that, I think.
Oh.
I could be wrong, though. I've got it saved on a file somewhere, because that's the ones I want to use to, like, mix mobily with. Because right now I just have a cheap pair of Sennheisers I got as, like, a free gift with some of my recording software. Not my software, the hardware.
But yeah, they're fucking, like, I was like, I'm not going to sell these. I don't know how they sound. So I plugged some in, and I was like, oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
I like these.
crap.
Yeah, they're only $20. They're like our push, what we're trying to sell right now.
Mhm.
They're normally way more than that, but yeah, they're pretty cool. Anyways, back to my Popeye story. That's what I was talking about. And I went and I wanted like the small box, whatever that they had, because they were
Mhm.
advertising something. And I wanted, first off, they didn't have legs, like drumsticks.
Like thought you meant the Popeyes people.
Oh.
Like not even. You're like, and they're like, "What do you want?" It's like, sorry, I got no legs. I'll have to hobble my way around to get your chicken. It makes operating the fryer real difficult. We lose one of our stumpy folk every now and then.
Oh God, you're going bad places.
I see.
Anyways, they didn't have like drumsticks, so I was like, that's fine. Just give me some spicy chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, cool. So I got like a little box, whatever. I paid like $8. I'm still probably gonna
Getting
eat
a little
something.
sleepy time junction over there.
I don't know. I'm fucking hungry. I had like a bean burrito at lunch, and that was it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I had a real quick lunch because there's so many people there. Like I
Mhm.
ate at work. Anyways, so I went. Can you not yawn?
Sorry, I'll try my best to bring my all for the podcast. You son of a bitch. You dick.
I'm not talking about church.
You're talking about chicken.
Oh yeah, so I get home, right, and then I'm like, fuck, I don't have something to drink. So I go to the Easy Mart. It's so convenient to have that Easy Mart there, by the way. You're gonna fucking go there.
I mean,
all
it's
the
not
time.
called the Hard Mart or the.
Did I say it was easy to go there? Did I say it was convenient?
You said you liked it. Why are your nostrils flaring? How angry are you about the Easy Mart?
Anyways, you could have made a joke about how it's called like a convenience store, but no, you said it's fucking easy.
Oh my god. That one was a little much. You might have to do something to make that not so loud.
You should save that as a preset to.
I should go in there and make that like 8 times louder, so it's like.
Anyways,
We're both so tired. It's not even late. It's like
it's
what?
10 o'clock.
Oh, I don't think.
It's like getting there. It's like showered and get in bed.
Shit.
But watch, I'm fucking sleepy right now, but I'm not gonna go to bed till like fucking 2 in the morning. I don't even know what time I work.
That
tomorrow.
reminds me.
Was tomorrow Sunday? What day
tomorrow's
is it today?
tomorrow's Sunday.
I
It
don't
reminds
know.
me. Ian gifted me Fallout 4,
Oh,
so that's probably what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the night.
how did like through Xbox?
through Steam? You can buy a game for somebody on Steam.
Is that like how you bought my Minecraft?
You technically buy Minecraft through Mojang, the company that makes it. But yeah, I bought it. You can buy it as a gift. Speaking of games as gifts, I have Grand Theft Auto 5 for the Xbox 360.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you want it?
I do. That would be fun.
All right, I will give it to you after the podcast.
Oh, you have it here?
Yeah, it's again. I was moving and digging through stuff. It's behind the bigger blacker
Oh
box.
fuck! I know what I'm gonna do. I work 11 to 6:30 tomorrow.
You can sleep in a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Not too bad. Today I fucking woke up real late too. I was gonna go get breakfast and everything. Well, I woke up at 8, but I was like, oh, I could get a few more minutes. Fucking got like an hour and a half. Woke up right before I had to be at work too. Luckily, fucking early, so nobody was on the road. But anyways, fucking churches or fucking Popeyes. Damn it! So I get my fucking drink.
Fucking Golden Chick. Fucking KFC. Fucking Bush's Chicken. Fucking Lane's. Fucking Cane's.
Endorsers, by the way, if you fucking want to endorse this podcast,
Any one of those chicken places I just named.
anywhere, I don't care what you are. If you're not something that like's bad, like racism or something, I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're a fucking Q-tip company. I love I guess Cotton Swab company. Q-tips is a brand.
Q-tips, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Never mind that.
Whatever you are, I will
impacted
endorse the
wax in there.
shit out of you. I will stop cursing. I will put
No, we're
a
not.
perfect name out
Fuck
for
that.
you.
I'll make jingles though.
I will help make those jingles, and I will.
Q-tip is the tip for me.
Boop, boop, boop.
Wrong key, but all right.
Yeah. Anyways, fuck. Let me finish the story. Damn it, life.
Just shouting at the sky. Damn it!
So I finally get home, right? And when I got my bag, I just got my bag, put it there, and it's being the fucking worst bag ever. It's like sliding around in the car. I have it like on top of my drum and shit. And I finally
call
get
it-
home.
Damn it! I laughed at my own joke. Would you call it a douchebag? I'm such an asshole. I
Yes,
laughed
you
before I
are.
could get it out.
Yeah.
It's not even that funny. What?
Anyways,
I'm an asshole.
so I get home, and I finally get upstairs. And I lay down in my bed, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat my chicken.
In bed,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
just laying your.
I set up and
Oh,
whatnot.
it's so greasy in my.
I fucking was. But I have like my little TV dinner tray.
Chicken in my anus.
Shut up!
I have all this chicken
So-
getting my anus.
I fucking open the box and immediately I'm disappointed. Just immediately. It wasn't spicy chicken. I'm like, damn it. I'm like, fuck.
I'm just picturing an over dramatized. It's like lit like a. Fuck. What's the word? It's lit like a TV drama, a soap opera. There we go.
Black and white, like.
And it's like, it just opens the box and it just cuts immediately in your face. You're just like, oh, it's like the most
Fucking
disappointed. A single
tear.
tear going down the cheek.
Well, I'm like, damn, like, fucking spicy chicken is the only thing. It's gonna be the theme song for this podcast. It's no longer.
Wonder if I can make our intro sound like. No, that's too much work. Fuck that.
We already have our theme song. We can't change it for like another season. Yeah. Let me tell my fucking story. I'm almost to the end. So I'm fucking disappointed because I'm like, damn, fucking spicy chicken from Popeyes is the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep eating my chicken.
But angrily.
Kind of. And then I look at the box. I'm like, this is way more than 8 fucking pieces of chicken. I got like a 15-piece meal.
Keep going. Just making chicken eating noises.
Did you ever read that book, The Ringer?
No.
Oh. It's a good book. You should read it.
Is it anything like the Ringer with all those actors?
It is not. This is about a boy who has to kill a chicken. Literally,
Is
it's
this
like
a long
game.
book?
It's a novel.
Oh my god.
You gonna read that novel?
No.
Anyways, yeah. Long story short, I fucking got a big old bucket or box of chicken, and I only paid for a little bit. I would have taken it back, but I didn't realize till I got home, and I didn't want to take it back.
Yeah.
It wasn't spicy chicken, and that's why it wasn't spicy. But this morning, or like yesterday, because I ate some yesterday, I found a spicy piece. So I guess it's like mixed. Yeah.
One single spicy piece.
Well, I only, like, one of them was spicy, one of them was regular. So I don't know if there's more spicy in the box. I guess I just realized what I can eat today. How about that?
Things are coming up, Jacob.
Yeah. So, remember that really cute girl that went into work that one day that I told you about? That had, like, that super ugly, like, husband. But this lady, she was, like, older.
Oh, yes.
Was, like, fine as hell. She came in again today. And I had just gone off to work, or to lunch, right? And I was walking from the back of the drums counter, and she was walking in, and I was like, oh god. So we passed, like, paths, right? And I walked right behind her again. She's like, oh my god, I'm so glad you came back. I need to find this. Can you help me? Like, she's like, I remember you. And I was like, oh, I remember you
like,
too.
yes, I can, miss.
I wasn't even on the clock, but I was like, sure, what do we need? The manager I was telling you that should be working drums department was like back there when nobody was fucking there. I like help her do whatever she needs. He's like, I fucking hate you. It's like, yeah, fucking cute ass eyes and shit. Told my girlfriend about that. She was like, well, it sucks to be her. I was like, yeah.
Get shit on.
Yep.
Well, we've officially passed an hour. So we can halt this it's very low. No, I wouldn't say low energy. I'd just call it relaxed.
Yeah, it's a quiet. It's late. I don't want to be so loud.
Yeah.
On Monday though, we're gonna record again.
I'm fine with that.
Just because we're gonna go to the RC tracks and stuff. We can talk about that, and we can talk about RCs.
Yay!
That could possibly be our RC part.
Yay!
That could possibly be our RC podcast.
What
I wish we had a video.
What should we call? Like, I think we'll still call it the Always Wrong podcast, but I don't think I'll call it like episode 9 after this
like
one.
The sub ones?
Yeah. What should we?
Oh wait, what are you talking about?
Like the one recording right now is episode 8.
Okay.
Like it's even entitled that on the file. The little side one.
Oh, like our sub episodes?
Yeah.
We can just entitle them what they are. Always Wrong podcast parentheses RC
edition.
Yeah.
Or like sidebar colon RC. Yeah.
We could figure it out when it comes down to it, if it happens.
And also,
remember the drum podcast? Yeah, remember that?
And how it still hasn't really happened.
Yeah.
Another thing.
Another note.
I've noticed some podcasts will have a episode specific title. Like it'll say the gist of what the conversation was about. Like I know in my descriptions I should be more descriptive, and
no shit.
So people can kind of get a feel for what happened in what podcast. Because right now it's it's orderly because everything is like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. But I wonder if it's time to add like subtitles.
Yep, we could do that. When are we gonna start fucking uploading this shit to YouTube?
That's all up to you. Because
you have all the fucking audio files.
You do too. Folder shared to you on Google Drive.
Oh,
said that last time.
You did say this last time.
So you literally just have to pull them all down. They're all in MP3.
I gotta find out what we're gonna use as a picture because I don't want to use the train on the water boat on the track. Train on the water boat on the track.
Some people will kind of put up a picture that's sort of relevant to the conversation. I mean, it's more work to edit.
I'm just gonna post up one picture. They're not gonna fucking watch anything. It's not a video podcast, except for our RC one. I'm gonna see if I can borrow a camera from someone.
Here we go again. Oh, not from tech. Okay.
Yeah, no, fuck
that was shit. A shit show.
I'm gonna see. Let's see if somebody has to have a fucking video camera.
Just gotta find it.
Regretting mine, or regretting not bringing mine.
Well, that was episode 8 of the Always Wrong podcast. Remember, we have various social media platforms. They should all be under the name Always Wrong or Always Wrong Podcast. If they're not, shit.
Our email is always69wrong@gmail.com.
None of you bastards have sent us anything yet. God
yeah,
damn
what
it.
the fuck?
We'll
but
answer
to everybody, if
questions.
you fucking are looking at our Facebook, thank you. Like, fucking like our page, though. That'd be very useful. We will start, you know what, we should start being more interactive on our social media. We should at least sync our fucking Facebook and Twitter together.
Yeah,
I'll do that today.
Do it.
Probably won't. I'll do that.
Shut that down immediately.
Do that tomorrow. I'm fucking gonna go home and play Grand Theft Auto probably.
I'm gonna play Fallout 4. Well, actually, I'm gonna poop, then I'm gonna play Fallout 4.
I'm gonna eat.
Because I feel that
And then probably
that
poop.
rap from Buffalo Wild
Actually,
Wings is
I'm
making a vengeance.
probably gonna. You had a wrap?
I always get the chicken wrap, but
I
it's-
remember this.
It used to be the steak burger, which was like a burger with more meat on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just had too many of those and got sick of them. I haven't gotten sick of the chicken wrap yet.
Yet.
So of course,
You know what? I'm not gonna play a game today. I'm gonna fucking learn about RCs. That way, I can kind of be knowledgeable on Monday. You can kind of do whatever you want.
do whatever it is you do. You weird.
If you
bastard.
can fix this truck by Monday, that'd be awesome. So we could run them both together.
yeah, I could probably I'll
Um,
probably edit this tomorrow, which will take about 2 hours. Probably less than that.
no, I didn't say a bunch of times.
We're ending it there.
Bye, viewers,
Bye.
listeners.